It's very hard for a lot of people, for many people, even for people who are successful. They, they have their stress. Even just think about it. Even a billionaire, they have their resistance in life, their issues. Everyone in this world is being tested, is being challenged, there's a space and a distance of being or trying to acquire or working on or at something. Things evolve. Things are constantly changing. This is where everything in this world. So when it comes to the kratom industry, that's very much the same. As time passes, things change, and when things change, it's there's people who have resistance, and there's people who will adjust. And a lot of things now within the kratom industry itself has been taken out of people's hands for the most part. Even though there's still very much consideration. Like, perfect example, December 19th, there's a meeting in Indonesia, and it's to determine who has approval, for X, Y, and Z, and who has quota, approval to export. And it's going to be interesting, I think. It's going to determine a lot, I feel. And for people who require things or something while things pending, those who have full approval, I know when it comes to KOPRABUH, doors are open to conduct business, to help fulfill requirements, and we want to work together. We want to unite the farmers and the trade at that level. So it's the government of Indonesia has created the space, and the not the requirements, the space to collaborate, and based off of requirements that are needed, and that's good. That's a great thing, because together is 100% of every gram. And when you have kratom governance, like the Kratom Regulations, that is officially beginning 2025 January, soon, basically a few weeks, right? Indonesia is going to collect their tariffs, and that's the government's share of the kratom industry. So, they're going to enforce things. It's things are at a different level. So when this is the change that is needed, that is required for kratom to go mainstream, for other places, for the other governing systems to recognize Kratom as, okay, this is something serious. You know, it gives us a platform to do a lot. So, that's that when it comes to Kratom regulations, I guess, in that part, right? And how is it changing? Like, why is that important? It's important because Indonesia is a solid 80% of the Kratom, how you say, Kratom source by volume. So your favorite vendor, your favorite company, the probability that the bulk of their Kratom comes from Indonesia. You know, so that's that. What else? I don't know right now. Right now I gotta think. This is why I have to create my, not even, finish, finalize my office. With a chip, you know, the space, sit down and just write the content that I want to share instead of just, you know, off the top of my head and you're just sharing what should be out there. And that affects a lot. And yeah, make some nice content. You know, for quite some time, I wanted to put up something like a podcast-ish, and you know, just straight Kratom talk, ramble about Kratom conversations. That's it. You know, and for the most part, it's going to gear to positive things, and it's good to have human to human regular conversations about Kratom. I think it's needed. So create that space, and the more the merrier, to be honest. At this point of the Kratom, how you say, industry, community, whoever wants to get involved, do so. Whoever has the courage to create whatever of Kratom, do so, you know, and learn along the way. That's what I say. You know, there's also, you know, definitely, you know, there's to be guided. But, you know, I'm talking in general, you know, and if you want to become a vendor, you know, there's definitely proper ways to do that. You know, and one way is getting yourself plugged in with an official source of Kratom. Regulated source of Kratom. Take it from the beginning. Build out what you need. Everyone starts with zero. Everyone starts with zero customers. Everyone starts with zero followers. Everyone starts with zero, you know, leads, anything. You know, everyone starts with a zero. And zero is actually a beautiful thing because there's negatives. And sometimes, you know, there's negatives in red and then there's fucking dark red. You know, so working with zero is nice. And even having the opportunity to convert negative, you know, that negative, no matter how deep it is, how down it could be. As long as you have the space and opportunity, you know, every day the sun comes up, you know. to make it better, bring it to the positive, bring it to that zero, and from that zero is the platform for positive. Do it. Because if God has you above ground, your purpose is still very important. And it's up to you to figure out what and why. You know, I know for me, big part is my beautiful family, you know, my beautiful wife, my beautiful children, you know, my mother. You know, I got sisters and brothers and cousins, uncles. You know, I got a grandma left. You know, I got a community. I got friends. You know, extended family, this world, what I do. Kratom a large part of it. You know, it's hard because sometimes it's like, as a family man, as a man that needs to produce and, you know, has mortgage, you know, needs to produce, you know, the food on the table, the roof over the heads, you know, and all these struggles with Kratom and just even selling Kratom and trying to be successful within the Kratom space. And then,
I'm done.
hey, princess. Hi.
That's it. Kai said hi.
Hi, Kai.
Here.
Where'd she go?
She's over there.
God bless you. How was it there, Dave?
It was fine.
You want to be part of the video?
No.
Yeah, you do. Come on.